Hey, how's it going, guys? Domino Paris 21 here, and back again with yet another deck profile for you all. So just here hanging out with I am Vanguard, and of course my buddy Vic here.
What's up?
So of course my buddy Vic, being the Angel Feather guy, he's here to present to you guys his Ramiel reverse deck. So you know, Vic here has been doing pretty well at locals recently, post at 13 obviously, and he definitely has a very interesting build, a lot different from, I guess, a more standard build that some other players I know on how they built this deck.
They would make a control Ramiel deck.
Yeah, they just run more focus on Ramiel, but Vic here has been testing a little bit more of a different type of, like a multi-focus deck, I guess you can say, with Zerachiel and Ramiel. So we'll just show how everything works. But yeah, before we get started, Vic, any thoughts on Angel Feathers now post set 13 with the addition of Ramiel Reverse? How do you feel the deck is faring now compared to before?
It's doing good. I mean, if there's any complaints or nitpicks, I would say Ramiel Reverse effect could have been better, but that's just me. And everything else, I think
honestly with Ramiel Reverse, I mean individually, she can't single-handedly carry a game like other decks, but she works really well with the deck in general. That the deck really can benefit from her.
Yeah.
Itself, and there's definitely a lot of nice tutoring, a lot of toolboxing and utilities going on with this deck. So, I mean, I personally enjoy playing it. So,
yeah.
Let me just adjust this focus. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah. So, without further ado, take it away.
All right. Well, starter is from set 11, Penyo.
Penyo?
Yeah, I'm not using the one from set 13. That's a whole different build. But anyways, this one is you could put her in soul and choose one Celestial from your damage zone, superior call it, and choose a top card and put it face down to replace it.
Okay. So it's like a tutor in a sense, free tutor.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like grade 3s.
Okay. For reverse Ramiel, Limit Break is lock 2. Your front row gives +5, and if you do have a copy of her in the damage zone, choose one card from your opponent's damage zone, put it in drop zone, and your opponent choose one card from their field to replace that card. Yeah,
pretty much you just shoot a card in their opponent's damage zone, and you just put a rear guard to replace it. So, yeah. I mean, lock 2, just to essentially kill one rear guard and then pump up your front row.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not as crazy game breaking, but I mean, a couple things that people may not realize or overlook is that what I like is that it doesn't cost counterblast.
Yep.
So it's not like you're limited to how many times you can do it, and you can do it twice.
Yep.
Stack up that power +10. So it's pretty good. I like this card.
Yeah, I really like it. Could have been better, but just me. No. Anyways, next grade 3 Zerachiels.
Zerachiel, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know the name.
Yeah.
So you guys probably already know this from Celestial. So really the quick question with your grade 3s is probably gonna be more talked about in this profile because there's a few things to address now. One, as you guys gonna probably see, Vic here actually does not play traditional Ramiel, the break ride. I know Vic, you're really on and off about the break ride, but what's your ideal logic with deciding not to go with the break ride, despite Ramiel Reverse being a cross ride for it?
Well, with this build, especially when you gave me the idea with the reverse Rami build, I'm trying to rush you. So I was trying many builds with both Ramis, but I didn't like them. But I found out you can actually use a few other triggers. So what I did was put these two in, use her first as soon as possible, get rid of your field, and late game push would be Zerachiel. So
it's just kind of the idea with, you obviously want to use Ramiel Reverse to try and wear your opponent out, and then Zerachiel kind of helps push in for game in a sense.
Yeah, pretty much 21k plus columns.
How consistent has it been for you, that kind of strategy? Because granted, of course, you do have to get a copy of each of these in the damage zone to enable your skills.
Most of the time, I'll get both of them in the damage zone. Like, I really don't have to do anything. Like, that's the happiest feeling when I get those two.
Have you ever found it to be a lot of issue doing that at times, or? Not
really. I mean, like, with other cards I have in my deck, it's not really a problem unless, like, I don't get them in my hand, which only happened a few times. Other than that, not really.
Okay. So, I mean, plus then again, if you're not able to set up one, you just ride into the other one and just use their skills. So
yeah.
There's definitely uses.
Alright.
Grade 3s. So there's 7 grade 3s. That's all you need. Grade 2s.
I really like this card.
Good card.
Yeah. This card actually activates in the damage zone. So, counterblast 1 Celestial. When the card goes into your damage zone, you superior call it, and then choose 1 card from the top of your deck and replace it face up.
Yeah, so it's a nice little +1. It's even nice if you have it in damage zone. You take 1 damage to your opponent. Boom, free card.
Yep, pretty much. And there's like really nice plays for this, with just 2 cards.
So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Next up, great choose.
Tokay Beats.
Okay, beats. Not much more to say.
And Cereal. Or as Gabe liked to call her,
Kanade.
Kanade.
Oh no, Angel beats. So yeah, cereal. Now cereal. Now seeing that now you have not only do you have to prioritize Zerachiel and Ramiel reverse in terms of tutoring to the damage zone, you even have the nice grade 2 there that works in the damage zone as well. I can't remember the name. What's the name? This card. So now that you have a lot more targets to really tutor into your damage zone, have you ever considered running 4 cereal just to see her as much as possible and often as possible?
I did consider it. It's just like I wish she was 9K base. I don't like the 8K body at Vanguard.
Yeah, plus it kind of sucks that you can't use her as a Vanguard, like when you ride into her.
Yeah, like if she was the same thing as what's her face from Jewel Knights, what's her face? The counterblast to
Sybil.
Sybil? Yeah. If it was like that would have been nice. But she only works at rear guard.
Yeah, well that's fine.
Best deck, shove it in.
Shut up.
And then next for grade 1s.
It was for perfect guards.
So you run perfect guards because I'm just going.
Why do you run perfect guard?
Yeah, why do you run perfect guard? What does a perfect guard do?
Perfect guard, you know.
I know what Quinter Walls do. I don't
Yeah, no. Finally, they have a grade 1 no seal.
Yeah, no, see, I was really waiting for this card, like for like I don't know how many months.
Something that Celestials really needed.
Yeah.
Why are you doing Moonwalk?
So,
Anyways, her skill is Psych.
when you place her, swap.
Yeah, it's basically a no seal. Grade
Do
1 no
Angel
seal.
Feather. Special draw Zaki boosters. Since you are playing Zerachiels, of course you can play that.
And 4 TK beats.
Beats.
Yeah.
That.
This card is nice. I really like rushing you down with this, or rushing my opponent down.
Yep. And then triggers real quick.
4 heals. 4 draws.
Yep.
2 crits. I'm not running 8 crits because I'm running
Stand triggers.
stand triggers. It really does put in work.
Puts in that work with Ramiel reverse.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, guys, with Ramiel reverse, you're pumping the front row receives the +5, so you do retain that +5 or potentially the +10 if you use it twice. Ramiel's reverse skill twice, so that it could be very devastating to hit those stand triggers, hit those 21k plus numbers when restanding. So comes very clutch.
Pretty much, and I could really snipe those rear guards early game.
So that's really good.
Man, I wish I had black.
So yeah, it's a good silent lineup. Yeah, so there it is, guys. It's not really too much more to say. I mean, the deck kind of still runs the same as before, but now they have a different boss to focus on. So yeah, as always, guys, leave a comment down below and let us know what you guys think and such. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up. Again, shout out to I'm Vanguard, who's just sitting here doing nothing. Well, yeah, later, guys.
All right.